Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the forces of Here Be Mutineers managed to choreograph a 50-man automaton and dominate the Ebon Scale dance battle. KOTT News crews were unable to secure an interview, but have registered a request with City Hall. Quickly to the weather, and after another beautiful day of sunshine all morning long, a low-level tsunami will make land into the Central Corridor later in the evening. 4 roster submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Up first, the Marauders of Civil Riot assail the Syndicate forces of Searing Void for control of the secondary oil reserves of Cutlass Keys. It's been 4 months since the former Great House of Civil Riot reigned over the Keys, but they persist in their determination and return again tonight. For Searing Void, defending the mosh pit from the forces of Civil Riot for the 3rd time has given them plenty of tape to review. They feel well prepared for a fight. Meanwhile, the Syndicate forces of Primordius Virtue assault the Marauders of Barangay Alab for control of the master fishing port town of Reekwater. Founding House Primordius Virtue returns to the hamlet of Reekwater in their attempt to reclaim it as their preferred fishing destination. For Barangay Alab, their first defense of the hamlet since claiming it earlier this week. They may prefer Brightwood, but Reekwater is their home tonight. Then, the Syndicate forces of Searing Void attack the Marauders of the Great Khan for control of the northernmost region of Morningdale. Searing Void executing the north-south strategy in their efforts to funnel reasonable wealth into a forward observation point on the northern Death Wall. The Great Khan prepare for their first defense of the hamlet since securing it earlier this week, prioritizing fort defenses over canal project development. In the nightcap, the Syndicate forces of Perplexuals assault the Marauders of Alab PH for crowning kingdom of the Western Monarch's Bluff. Perplexual forces return to the bluff in their second attempt to defeat the reigning crowned rulers of Alab PH, highly motivated by their recent encounters. Alab forces may be split in their efforts tonight, but if they can keep the lineups well fed, they should have enough energy to fight for 60 minutes. We'll have the outcomes and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.